All right, I think we're live. Let's just see here. All right. This tripod is not the best. See if you guys can see this. All right, I hope this will work. Hey everybody, welcome to White Mirror Oracle. I had to have it this way, I think, yes. But I'm sure it's gonna work either way. Let's see. So if there's any questions, I know that I'm like 15 minutes early, but if there are any questions that you wanna know in regards to this spring equinox on the Northern Hemisphere and fall equinox on the Southern Hemisphere, write it down below in the comment section, all right? How are you guys doing? Yeah, just give me a question if there's any questions. Otherwise, let's just get started. Cool. So I'm gonna be a little bit early, and we're just gonna do a short little ceremony here together. But I wanted to set the intention together so you can be part of it, and then we're gonna go into the tarot and get some oracle advice. And the question here for the equinox is, what do you need to know? What is it that you need to know? And use it wisely, use your intuition, and listen to your own inner voice. That is always the best guidance. So take what resonates and leave the rest, like we all say, right? Also want to give a shout out to all of those of you who sent me so much love and support for the incident with my cat. She's better, she's here with me. And yeah, we're just looking forward to seeing her heal and move on her 3 legs now instead of 4. All right, you guys, so let's get started. Let's just set an intention. Usually I just prepare the space of setting the intention, and I ask for grace, I ask for harmony, and I ask for wisdom. I ask for all the grace to bestow all of those who's watching, all of you guys, and to give you clarity, to give you peace in your heart, and to give you prosperity on all levels, abundance, and in a harmonious level. And I also ask of those of you who are willing to be given the strength and courage to let go of that which doesn't serve you and step into that alignment that you need to. And I pray for you to do it in a very smooth and harmonious way. All right, you guys? Let all these messages be here for you. And let's just begin, right? No questions yet. All of you guys. And before I started, actually, I heard Harry Styles with As It Is. So I don't know if that song means anything to anyone. But it's funny because I feel like that's the topic of this equinox. Is very much like a lot of energies happening right now for everybody. A lot of change happening for everybody. And I feel like we're stepping into a new collective timeline as well. And that's also like, it takes a lot of courage, but it also takes a lot of acceptance, because in the end, you know, we can try to control the situation the more we can, but eventually, you know, we'll have to realize that we're not in charge. Life is in charge, whatever you want to call it, right? On various different levels. We all have our own journeys, right? All right, so let's see. We're starting off with not the Tattoo Tarot. Let's see. What is it called? The Tarot of the Divine. Ooh! All right, you guys, let's start. The Tarot Divine. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Well, we got the Tarot card right off the bat. So yes, you are in a very much of a changing state. There is a lot of change in the air collectively, right? The Tower isn't necessarily bad, and also remember that this is just a depiction, and it's a depiction for that which is falling. If the Tower wasn't here, you know, it would just be a flash in the sky, maybe perhaps even an insight, an epiphany, right? But because that epiphany and that insight creates a change in something that is so fundamental as a material manifestation, I would say, that also indicates that whatever insights you've gotten has created that change. Whatever that change is in your life, it will create insights for further change. And those insights can come in many different ways, but when it is a lightning, you know, usually if it's a lightning from clear sky, you guys, that also indicates, you know, that you didn't see it coming. But because in this tarot deck, you can see the dark clouds here gathering. So you probably felt it intuitively coming for a while now. And maybe some of you already, you know, prepared your escape route out, I'm hearing. All right, let's see what else. We got the Magician in reverse. So I'm seeing that the reason for why this is happening, you guys, is because you felt like you were unable to create your manifestations. You felt like you were unable to live the life that you wanted, to prosper in the way that you needed. There was something holding you back, holding your strength, holding your power back, and that needed to change, I'm hearing. That needed to change. And maybe you saw things for what they were, right? You got the Harry Styles as it is. Maybe you saw things for what they were, and now that change happened. What else do we need to know? What else do you need to know? The Wheel of Fortune. All right, that's very good, you guys. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that this is a great change. It is a change that is necessary, and you got, what is it? Universe got your back, right? The universe got your back indicates that life always has your best intent. So if you need to know something in this change that is happening, there is definitely golden horizon on the horizon, right? There's definitely something really good coming with this, even though you're unable to see it now, perhaps, or people around you might not be able to see it. We also see people jumping here. So there might be a lot of people included in this change that is happening. And some of them, they're falling down because they didn't prepare their escape route, I'm hearing, or they didn't prepare for this. Perhaps some of them weren't able to see this coming, or they didn't believe that you would change in this way. Maybe you're actually the lighting. Maybe you're the one who strikes. You're like, enough. Like, this is my limit. This is my border. Enough. Like, I have to change, or this has to change. And because they didn't see it coming, or maybe they didn't heed the advice, maybe they didn't listen to you when you were trying to say that, they're throwing themselves out there. You can see there's like thorns here, instead of taking the actual preparation and, listening to when they were supposed to, right? So there's some kind of panic. I'm hearing panic at the discotheque too. So people might have been like very cheery and happy and like, oh, I didn't see this coming, but you did. Like, this is a manifestation that has been in the brew for a long time, you guys. And it's about time, I'm hearing too. It's about time. Time to make your wishes come true. The Wheel of Fortune is very Jupiterian energy. So the Wheel of Fortune is here to really see how you create your own life and the tapestry and how you fit into that, but also how you fit into, life in general, society, family. Could be also a connection to a community that you're seeking. This is a very prosperous card. So let's see. So let's get some deeper insight. We got somebody here. Hey. All right. If there's any questions, let me know. I would love to pull some cards for you guys, if you would like that. All right. Beautiful. And I feel like there is a little bit of a hiccup in the road. I'm hearing a little bit of fear, but that fear is for you to see where you can, I'm hearing unbind yourself, unbind from any spells or hexes, also unbind any written words or contracts too, because some of you, these are contracts that needs to be rewritten, even karmic contracts I'm hearing. Can we get a little bit of clarification on what the Tower is, please? The 10 of Coins. So yeah, this could pertain to family abundance, family wealth. Also, it could pertain to ancestors. So maybe, you got parents that don't agree with this situation. I'm hearing some of you are breaking generational curses, which is awesome. I love that. But I feel like the reason for why people are not always on your side in this change that you're making is because, they have a plan. And I'm hearing that plan, there's a plan, Stan. But that plan, I'm getting this movie, You, Me, Dupree. What's that? You, Me, Dupree, Jennifer Aniston. All right, so that movie, I haven't seen it all, but it's almost like there's this con artist, and it's like, they don't believe it. They believe that you're just trying to, what would you say? Trying to scare them a little bit, I guess, the family. But I feel like eventually, you know, they will see the good in this, whoever this is or whatever this connects to. Also, maybe you're breaking generational curses because you want to create the wealth. Go ahead and say something if there's something wonderful and nice you want to say. We only consent to harmony and love and truth here, all right, you guys? Now we get the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So it means that you're taking charge of your life. Can we see what the Magician is, please? Queen of Wands, like I said, there has been something that's been hindering you from taking charge of your life. But now, interesting, because we have the same kind of clouds here. Can you see? I feel like you're the one bringing this change into somebody else's life or maybe into your family's life, you know? But these clouds here are not dangerous. They're more like an intuitive insight. They're more like a warning signal, right? So this is what you need to know, that things will be well because you are a nature force, I'm hearing. You're a nature force to reckon with. Whatever it is that you want to create, I feel like the last part before that actually changes, before it actually evolves, is that you need to know that you can take that matter into your own hands, okay? So if you're doubting yourself, you know, do rituals. You can have ceremonies and all of this to create that awareness around yourself. And it doesn't have to be like you sit in like shamanic ceremonies or whatever. It could be like, you know, tapping up a big bath and lighting a candle and having some hot cocoa for yourself. Or, you know, doing whatever rituals that feeds your creative energy, whatever that means to you. Like going out in nature, going to Zumba classes, whatever, you know. Just do something that really like pumps that energy in you, because that last push is right on the cusp and it's birthing. All right, you guys? So let's see, what is the Wheel of Fortune? I'm getting chills, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Yes, ooh, ooh, ooh. There you go. 6 of Wands, guaranteed success with the Wheel of Fortune. Couldn't be better than this. So don't doubt your power, don't doubt yourself. And I feel like because this change causes a change in a lot of people's lives, as you can see, there could be like this moment in time where you're like doubting, should I or shouldn't I? Well, you should most definitely. I mean, I'm not here to tell you exactly what to do or anything what to do. I'm here to tell you, listen to your intuition. But if your intuition tells you to go for it, then go for it. You got, you know, universe got your back, life's got your back, the cards got your back too. Yeah. And also I feel like that moment of hesitation is important for you to really feel your power, to take that leap of faith, right? Right before you jump. What is that movie? When I say jump, you jump. What's that? Is it like Aladdin or is it Titanic? So there might be something involved with a partner or a matter of trust, I would say, maybe trusting in the masculine or maybe in that masculine power within yourself, you know? Trusting in you to have that power to guide you, right? Yeah, but then we got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is you actually creating some generational wealth. And you trusting in each other, taking that leap of faith together, whatever it is. All right. So what is it that is coming in from our beautiful viewers here, from Beautiful Collective? What is it that's coming in? Let's just see. We got Judgment. So there's a judgment call here. Things will come up to the surface in order to be seen. But there's an epiphany here that is called for, and that epiphany will create some sort of enlightenment. We get the Monkey King here as well. And you see the lotus in the sky and the clouds are parting, right? I wish you guys could see the colors here because they go from like dark red, dark purple, brownish, you know, kind of like almost like this energy that is like very stiff and very like tight together, but it's like moving and a lot of power, to this very light and bright energy, very airy energy. So you're moving through something that will take you onto a plane that you've probably never been before, that is new to you. And you will be able to see things clearly, like from up above. And you're like, aha, now I know why I had to go through what I had to go through. But not only you, also now I know why, like my parents had to go through what they had to go through. Now I know what my ancestors had to go through, what they had to go through. And there's some sort of forgiveness there. And there's some sort of healing too, I'm hearing, which is awesome and beautiful. So what is this healing, please? Ace of Wands. It is a matter of believing in your power. So maybe, I mean, a lot of us have so much generational, what do you call it, karma lingering still that pertains to not believing in ourselves to some degree, or some sort of victimhood, falling victim to our circumstances, right? But this tells me that there is something in your generation that you're breaking in order to believe in yourself, and also show people, maybe show your kids or maybe your brothers and sisters' kids or what have you, right? Show them in the future that you can create it. It's a matter of believing in yourself, and it's a very creational energy. We got the Ace of Wands. It's also a matter of using your gifts and using your skills. So for some of you, this is happening because you need to be the example of showing that you can use your skills. You can use your gifts that is given to you, because people in your past, or maybe even, you know, your ancestors, they tried to, but they weren't able to. But now you get the chance to actually do it. So there's something here that is major in this. What else is coming in with a Judgment card, please? Yes, Nine of Swords, seeing the fears for what they are, I think. Also, this is beautiful because it's very mythological, and it talks about the Oracle of Delphi. And it's a matter of interpretation, right? Because the Nine of Swords can be very, very dangerous if we fear our fears. But if we don't fear our fears anymore, then there is no danger, because we can see the actuality of things, right? So I feel like because it comes up with a Judgment card, I think you're able to see things clearly, and maybe, like I said, also see your ancestors and see in the past, like how the story has unfolded in the past, and be able to forgive that as well. And then that way you can also forgive yourself or your kin or your partner in that case, if that's the case for you. Anything else that comes in that they need to know for this equinox? All right, yeah, trust in the unknown, trust in your intuition. The unknown is unfolding exactly as it should be. Also listen to your intuition. And if there's secrets, they will be revealed in due time. You don't have to be the one telling the truth to people. You can just do your thing, right? And it will unfold accordingly. And I think what I'm hearing too is, like, you know, in Sweden we say tala är silver, tiga är guld, which means to speak is worthy of silver, but to be silent is worthy of gold, which I don't really agree with. But it's an old saying, and it basically means that be mindful of what you share, and sometimes silence is necessary because people need to learn for themselves, no matter how many times you tell them, no matter how you say, like, I did this, or like, this is because of me, or you need to watch that, you need to understand that. Maybe they're not receptive to it, okay? And that to each of our own processes, right? So trust the intuitive, trust what's hidden underneath, and trust also, I'm hearing, because there's raccoons here. There's raccoons here. So maybe there's something in raccoon energy too that you want to look into. I don't really know what the raccoon energy is, but instead of wolves, they're actually raccoons. And so, you know, trust in the work, I'm hearing, because they're very, like, fast with working. So trust that things are moving underneath the surface of things. You might not see it, but it will be there in due time. All right, so now I heard what will be the intent for this equinox, and we will pull an oracle deck. And we're going to use my oracle deck, which is called the Sacred Space Prayer Cards. If you want one of your own, I do have this Kickstarter campaign, which is a crowdfunding campaign. So they're exclusively out now for your purpose and purchase. Just click the link in the description box and you can get one of your own. These are my own creational decks. So let's just see. Sacred Space Prayer Cards. What is the intent for everybody that's viewing? What is the intent? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? All right, my love, what do you need to know? Let's see. We got 2 of them. All right, so in the midst of all this, the focus and the emphasis is definitely very much on your creative power. We get the Ace of Wands together with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of success here, and it comes down to you creating your own energy and your own power. The 2 cards that came out was actually Symphonies, Frequencies, and also Move. And they are both interconnected actually, because they both talk about vibrating at that level that you need to vibrate at, and eventually people will follow. But they also talk about the awareness of movement and listening to your own movement and your own body. So if you need to move your body in order to set some kind of stagnant energy off and like clear that out of your space, do that. The advice usually is to, you know, have crazy dances at home, or go to like a party, or what do you call it? Some of them like drum circle or static dancing, what have you, right? Or just like listen to music and move to that music, your favorite CD? Are you guys having a CD player at home? I would love that. I'm so considering getting a tape recorder too. For those of you who are like before the 90s or millennials maybe, let's read about it, all right, you guys, and see, and we're gonna end it on that. If there's not any questions, we're just gonna call it a day and just read the last part. Let's see. So these are also numbers 31 and 36, which equals 4 and which equals 9. So again, 4 is, you know, family, home, mother energy, and 9 equals, you know, transcendental energy, like moving out of old cycles. So again, it's that energy, right? Moving further ahead than anybody has ever done before. The medicine here is, so each card comes with medicine, meditation, and mantra. We're just gonna do the medicine and the mantra right now. And if you want one of your own decks, this is the time. And there's only 2 weeks left, by the way. Medicine. Life is a symphony and you are the creator. Each wave of motion that works through you, your body-mind, is a reflection of consciousness all around and within. By acknowledging your cause and effect, you can write your own melody. This is exactly what the card said too. It's beautiful. All right, and the mantra is more like an affirmation. You can use it as you want, or just feel it and let it sink in. I open up to see the cause and effect of the world around as within me. I choose to respond with integrity, compassion, and love. I create reality in harmony with all. So be it. Yes, beautiful. Now let's check out the last one. Move, which is movement, right? Move. Here's the card.